We all know the ex-president, or one of the ex-presidents, Barack Obama. Now, there's been some rumblings and some rumors about his sexual preference. Now I'm gonna run down a few, well, the main ones, and I'm gonna keep going. Now, one of the rumors is he is gay, or he's into same gender relationships. You already know what I'm trying to say when I say that. Alright, and the next rumor is Michelle Obama, supposed to be his wife, is a man named Michael. Those are two strong rumors that maybe not while he was in office, but definitely since he's left office, that's been kind of circulating. We've been hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? And me, on the other hand, I know what I know, right? And I will tell you this, and this go for the people in my culture people. Okay, when Barack came out, he was this hero of ours, supposedly. And everybody loved Barack Obama. More importantly, everybody loved Michelle Obama, especially our women in the culture. They really backed Michelle, which really backed Barack Obama. When I look back and dwell on his, let's say, his tenure while he was president. Oh, he's so charismatic. Look at the smile. He speaks so well. All of this was said about Barack Obama, of course. Now, this is a big question mark. Barack Obama. Big old question mark. Is he or is he not? Now, I got some receipts here. But before we get into that, let me say this. We all know same-sex marriage is legal, right? Only here in the US of A, right? So, gay marriage wasn't legal until Barack Obama. He is the one that signed that and put that into place. Now, if you leaning towards believing that Barack Obama is into same gender relationships, then that's a big question mark. Like, why did he do that? Like, out of all the things he could have done, why did he do that? That happened on his watch, which makes you question, right? At least me. I don't know about y'all, but at least me. Okay, so let's fast forward to 2023. You guys know Tucker Carlson, I'm sure. If you haven't, probably the biggest voice in media. Like, I don't know who does better numbers than this guy. Oh my God. And he's hilarious. Very witty. I actually like his, commentary. The things he says, how he says it, how he delivers it. Tucker Carlson, right? He goes on record saying that Barack Obama is, quote unquote, I don't know the word to use without getting striked by YouTube, but let's just say he's into same gender relationships. That's what he's saying. Now, when a man of his stature says something like that, first thing pops into mind is, okay, he's married. Or, he's supposedly married to Michelle Obama. So, if that statement is quote unquote true, that Tucker Carlson put out there, and others too, not just him, Candace Owens also spoke on this topic, and she says she also knows that he is as well. I put the receipts up, but let me keep going. Alright, so first thing popping to mind is, okay, he's married. So what are you saying? He's cheating on Michelle with men? Or is Michelle a man, a transgender? Those are legitimate questions to the statement that's made. You get it? Alright. Both could be true, only one could be true, or maybe neither. Depends on where you at with it. Now, Tucker Carlson is a real, authentic, legit source. If he said it's something behind it, it's some receipts that he knows about, it's some sort of relationship that he has with somebody else that's close to that to make him comfortable with saying it. I have a video. I have a couple videos actually on this topic. Tucker Carlson, he interviewed one of Barack Obama's ex-lovers, quote unquote. Matter of fact, it was a couple of them, but one of the ex-lovers of Barack Obama that he interviewed on his platform said they smoked crack together. You know, that's how they, you know, started their bond or whatever. They smoke crack together, and he gives them fellatio. You know, they meet at a hotel or some location, and you know they smoke crack, and he gave Barack Obama a fellatio. If you don't know what fellatio is, that is oral sex. So this is a real interview. He did a lie detector test. He signed an affidavit. Why would this man just make up some bullshit like that? You know, I don't know. You know, that's very risky to make up some bullshit. But long story short, the man said he got, you know, all type of receipts. You know, very, very easy to be made to be proof or true. You know what I'm saying? Then he interviewed another guy, and this guy said he also smoked crack with Barack Obama, and one day they were smoking crack together, and Barack pulled his penis out and said, "Hey, smoke this." And he said Barack Obama was pretty experienced. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was good at it. That's what the man said. And I just don't know what the fuck to say about that. But let me remind you that he signed in office, and you know, he put in an order to legalize gay marriage. All right, cool. So it ain't far-fetched to think that when you got two confessions from individuals. Now, if a confession is liable in a court of law to send you to jail, it's definitely liable here to put the truth out there. So I'm gonna sit back, let y'all watch some of these clips. It's two of them. I'm gonna show two real quick. And the first one is one of the guys that I said, and then the next one is the other. Let's check them out.
They left. The next day was somewhat interesting because he ends up showing up at my hotel room, which I thought was somewhat weird, but
he wanted some more.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say he showed up, he
showed up. I mean, I had no warning. I was in the room. There's a knock on the door. I open the door, and he's standing there. And he's standing there with more coat, and he comes in, and it was just like a quick, you know, rehash or rerun from the night before.
Exact same program.
Exact same program.
Was he smoking again?
Yep.
So Barack Obama smokes crack, and then you perform sex on him.
And like I said, the only reason I had come out about it is I had reached out to the campaign even in 2007. Only because I saw all these kids getting excited about it.
Okay, wait. So how did that end? Like,
same way. So you get off, you finish smoking, you leave.
For the night, and it sounds like you're looking to party.
You've heard the expression "black don't crack." Well, Obama does.
Just ask the obvious question: what was Obama like on crack?
So we're hanging out, we're smoking crack, and all of a sudden, Barack takes his out, and he looks at me and he goes, "How do you like to smoke that?"
Is it your sense that that's who Obama is, just transactional, or that he's bisexual, or like what is that?
It was my first time with the man. He seemed to know what he was doing. I think he's been with a lot of men.
Guy's running for president, and credible information comes out that he's smoking crack and having sex with dudes. That seems like a story.
To be clear, this was 100% Barack Obama, and not a homeless man
Okay, now that was both of them. You hear them say they smoke crack, they did this, they did that, you know. And then the other guy said, hey, he just pulled his penis out and said, smoke this. It's y'all president, man. It's y'all favorite president, right? Okay, now, let me keep going a little bit. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was somewhere, rest in peace to her, because, you know, she's unalive right now. I guess paparazzi or, you know, a reporter, you know, while she's getting out the truck or limousine or car and going into a hotel or a building or whatever, you know, this person asked her a few questions on record, you know what I'm saying? He asked her, do you ever think we'll have a gay president in office in the future? And Joan Rivers said, we already do. Barack Obama. Everybody knows Michelle Obama is a man. A little bit after that, she died. I mean, that's a big coincidence, but the stories is out there. And matter of fact, I'm gonna play a clip of that.
The country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She doesn't.
Alright, so rest in peace to her. She said that, and a little bit after that, she died mysteriously. So that's another, you know, situation that'll have your eyebrow raising. That's another eyebrow raiser, as I would say. All right, so you got all of that, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna show you two more things. I'm gonna show you two more receipts, and you be the judge, okay? This first one is Barack speaking at a function, a presidential function, or a funeral, or a military tribute, something like that. And he slips up and calls Michelle Michael. Michelle. Now, if you have somebody named Michael and they turn into a transgender, what do you think they're gonna change their woman name to? It's a good chance they're gonna change it to Michelle. So, and it's spelled damn near the same way. Like, that's kind of a coincidence, or just something obvious that you can just point out right there. So, if that's not enough, Barack Obama slipping up, calling Michelle Michael, and not saying anything. He didn't say, oh, my fault, Michelle. I meant Michelle. He didn't say that, just kept talking. You know what I'm saying? If that's not enough, Michelle Obama's mother died, right? And left her in inheritance, right? And in the letter or what she wrote, it said, I'm leaving everything to my son, Michael. Like, hold on, wait, what? Michelle Obama's mother died, left her in inheritance. But in writing, it says, I'm leaving everything to my son, Michael. Alright, so I got the receipts on both of those. Let's take a look.
Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
Alright, now you heard that. Said Michael, just kept talking. I'm pretty sure he's referring to Michelle. Me and Michael. Like, who else? Me and Michael would like to give you a tribute or, condolences or whatever. Yeah, that was... He meant to say Michelle. You know, my opinion. You might have another, speculation. Who the fuck is Michael? I don't know. But if you know, put it in the comments. And then now let's look at Michelle Obama's mother and the letter that she wrote, or some memoir, some in writing, and it says she left it to her son Michael. Check it out. And, you know, as you see, you can't make this shit up, man. Can't make it up, man. Also, there's a guy that came out and confessed that the daughters, his daughters, right? Or supposedly his daughters, their real parents are not Barack and Michelle. They're close to them. They got them in pictures with each other and shit like that. The real parents. They got them in pictures and shit like that. But there aren't any pictures of Michelle Obama pregnant or, you know, baby pictures or, you know, shit like that. Like, that's been reported since he's been in office, like his birth certificate. Like, that was always brought up or always said. You know, well, there ain't no pictures of Michelle pregnant. And there ain't no baby pictures. That was always said from his presidency till now. It just ain't been reported like that. Just like Hillary Clinton, she done killed all type of motherfuckers for, you know, exposing this or telling that, and people just mysteriously die around her that got something to do with her being, you know, like confessed against, or people that's gonna testify against her, or people that's gonna, you know, let out a secret or something, you know, like, or know some juicy details about them. They just mysteriously die. So, of course, with Barack Obama as well, like, I'm pretty sure he got that power too. Look at his chef. You know, the chef just mysteriously died at their estate, at the Obama estate, in their little pond or pool or whatever they got on the property, and nobody knows what the fuck happened. He was naked, if I ain't mistaken. They said he couldn't swim, and then they showed a video of him swimming like he motherfucking Phelps or something. Like, it's a lot of spooky shit surrounding this, man. So, to each his own. You know, you might love your president so much that you refuse to believe it. But I know there's some smart people out there. I know there's some people with a mind of their own to think for themselves and see these receipts and, you know, come to the light. But not saying you have to. Not saying that you will. You know, I'm just putting it out here. You know what I'm saying? You see it. So, you know, it's just very, very, you know, spooky about a lot of shit surrounding these prominent people and your favorite president that you love so much just because he's black, I guess. But I digress. You know, some shit just don't seem real, you know what I'm saying? Some shit just be right in front of your face and folks still won't believe it or see it through, you know what I'm saying? And I know what side of the fence I'm on. I know what's true. And, you know, I'm just putting it out here for you guys to see it and see for yourself, think for yourself, you know, and be exposed to the truth and, you know, what's really going down. So, Tucker Carlson, he put it right there in front of you. Candace Owens, she put it out there in front of you. And I guess now it's me doing it as well, and others out there that have spoke on it, posted on it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't lying. You see this shit right in front of your face, man. It's a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.
And make sure you continue to subscribe to the channel 702 Visions on YouTube. Don't forget, check me out on all my social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. keep this shit going. Can't stop, won't stop.